Hi, I'm Dr. Steffany Moonaz, a yoga therapist and yoga researcher. Here at Johns Hopkins, we've studied the effects of yoga for people with arthritis and found that there are a myriad of health benefits that can come from yoga practice when it's practiced safely and appropriately for people with arthritis. Before you begin, it's important to talk with your doctor and make sure that your doctor believes that it's safe and appropriate for you to engage in a yoga practice at this time. You also want to find a teacher who understands arthritis and knows how to modify the yoga practice in order to accommodate any changes in the way that your joints are feeling or limitations in your range of movement. There are lots of different styles of yoga, and sometimes that can be confusing and it can be hard to find an appropriate teacher or an appropriate class. Before you attend a class, call ahead. Talk to the people at the studio or gym and ask whether the class is right for someone who has arthritis. You can say a little bit about where your arthritis is and what effects it has on your movement and find out what class might be best for you. Also talk with your doctor about whether it's okay for you to be practicing yoga in a hot room. Some yoga practice happens in hot rooms and it's not necessarily a good idea for everyone's health to do so. Before we begin, make sure that you have a space that is appropriate where things are moved out of the way. You're not going to walk into or fall into anything. You can use a yoga mat, which can help to keep you stable. And if you're able to take off your shoes, you might be able to feel a little bit more of what's happening in your feet. A lot of the practices we're going to do use a chair. So if you have a chair available that doesn't have arms, that's going to give you the most option, but it can also be done in a chair that has arms. We're also going to do some things against the wall. So see if there's a space in your room that has a wall available that you might be able to use. We've divided this into segments and you can feel free to do the whole practice all at once in order, or you can practice the segments one at a time whenever it feels right for you. We've included some information on posture, how to stand and how to sit safely and appropriately, a little bit on breath, which is an important part of yoga practice, both integrating breath with movement and making sure that we're breathing fully and deeply more of the time. We do a little bit of joint mobilization that can help with stiffness, especially in the morning or before you're going to do something active. We have some standing postures that can help to build strength and balance, some stretches that can help you to cool down at the end of your practice, helping to stretch some of your muscles, and then a relaxation practice that's great to use before bed or any time that you feel like you want to relax, and especially at the end of a fuller yoga practice. We hope that you enjoy this and find it useful. Thank you very much.